Howdy campers, and welcome to Seacamp. I'm Professor Packing List, here to teach you all about the different things we're going to do at summer camp and things on your packing list that will help you out. First off is summer clothes. In the Texas heat, it can get pretty hot, so make sure you're wearing cool clothes. Shorts, t-shirts, anything that can be wet during the day, like those air dry clothes or summer shirts, can be really awesome. Even athletic shorts as well. Those are really great for a week at Seacamp. Your clothes are going to get really gross, so make sure that you get things that can get a little dirty. The next thing is hats. You want to make sure you're covered for this Texas sun and the Texas heat. So any hats just for cooling or for fun, you can take to Seacamp so you can better protect yourself from the sun. Also, another thing that's on your packing list that is really great for summer camp is having a small backpack. A small backpack is a great addition to your summer wardrobe because a small backpack can keep your water bottles in. And also anything else that you need to carry on during the day, extra change of shoes, extra change of clothes. It's also really great to store anything else you want to take during the day with you. Next up is sandals or flip-flops. If you'd like to walk to the pool, you have to have shoes everywhere you go at camp. So if you want a leisurely shoe like a flip-flop, that's a great thing to bring to Seacamp. Also, we have a beach party, so wearing your flip-flops to the beach party can make sure that you don't get sand all in your toes. You also need to be wearing closed-toed shoes whenever you're in the lab, because whenever we're in science labs all around campus, you need to make sure that you have a comfortable set of closed-toed shoes just for going in labs and doing some of the activities that we have. You're also going to need some shoes that will get a little bit mucky in the mud. We have camps like Adventures in Marine Biology, Coastal Ecology, Advanced Coastal Ecology, Ocean Careers Awareness, Ocean Conservation Camp, Marine Biology Research, Marine Science Research, and Oceanography that go into the salt marsh. Also, fishing camp as well. They go into the salt marsh wading, and that mud can get really thick, so we suggest having a pair of scuba booties, which can close onto your shoes. They usually have a zipper that can zip up, but they hold snug to your shoes and have a hard sole. It's also great if you have any wading boots. These can be purchased at Academy or any sports outdoors store that covers your ankle, but like I said, still has a hard sole. If you don't have any of those at home, then you can also get an old pair of tennis shoes. The key here is you want to make sure that they're laced up so they can be secure, because whenever that mud suctions off those shoes, it can be really difficult to get them out of the marsh. So when you're looking at water shoes, make sure that they have some sort of tie pull so they can be tight. No Velcro, and if they don't have a tie, they won't work for your shoe. So make sure, old pair of tennis shoes, you don't need to throw them out. You can save them for the salt marsh whenever you come to camp. Other shoes that are not acceptable in the salt marsh are things like boots. Even rain boots will flood in the water since we go about up to our waist whenever we're sailing through the salt marsh. So make sure you don't have any boots, go-go boots, super fun shoes as you're going to the marsh. We also don't allow Crocs, flip-flops, Chacos, Keens, anything like that into the salt marsh for your camper safety, for oyster shells or stingrays or anything in the marsh. So we want to make sure that we're protected as we go there. That's why those marsh shoes are very important. So you can, like I said, bring sandals, flip-flops, anything like that for other activities like going to the pool or going to the beach, but they are off limits at the salt marsh. The next is a sweatshirt. We are here at Texas A&M Galveston campus, and sometimes those dorms do get a little cold. So we want to make sure that your camper is warm and comfortable. So bringing a sweatshirt so they can go to the movie and snuggle up, or have them in their dorm room so they can be more comfortable is a great idea, parents. We also, in the dorms, they are staying here at Texas A&M Galveston. They have a dorm, so they'll be assigned a roommate. Don't worry if they don't have a roommate request. There are plenty of campers that come without a roommate request. We base the roommates off of gender, age, and then the camp program that they're in. So make sure your campers are registered in the same program if they want to be roommates. And then they share a suite with 2 suite mates and share a bathroom. So you guys will get paired up and it'll be a great time. Don't worry, everybody is coming into camp maybe not knowing each other, but we can't wait to meet you and get you connected with your camp program. In your dorms as well, they're completely blank. So they have a bed, drawers, a desk, a chair, but that's it. So it's really good and important to bring a pillow, a sheet set, or a sleeping bag, or anything that will make your camper comfortable. When parents move your campers in, you're more than welcome to move them up into their dorms. We don't require any type of luggage like those crates or anything that other camps require. You can bring whatever bags you want, even if it's a trash can. But for our sheet sets, you want to bring a sleeping bag. For me, I'm a little bit more comfortable if I have a bottom sheet on the beds themselves and then the sleeping bag and pillow. But you can also bring a full twin bed set. And the twins here at Texas A&M Galveston, they are an extra long twin. If you have sheets that are a little bit stretchy, then they'll fit just fine. But if they're not super stretchy, you might need to get the extra long set of twin sheets. Also in your room for your showers, you want to make sure that you bring a towel, one for the beach, and then also one for the bath. You can bring washcloths, anything you need to make your camper comfortable. And we also need hand soap and shampoo. So there is not hand soap or shampoo provided for the dorm rooms, but that is very important to remember to bring that for your camper. We do have laundry on campus because your campers will be very stinky after the salt march and all of their summer activities. We do provide laundry, but you need to provide your own detergent. So if you do plan on your camper doing laundry and are in our dorm room, then you're more than welcome to just make sure to bring your own laundry detergent. It's free to use those laundry machines. Next up is alarm clock. A lot of campers will use their cell phone to be their alarm clock, but if you're not sending a cell phone with your camper, then you're more than welcome to bring an actual alarm clock. That way they get up in the morning. But don't worry, our counselors are really good. They knock on the doors every morning and make sure your camper is not only awake, out of bed, but also getting ready and prepared for the day's activity. Bug spray and sunscreen are really important at camp. We have mosquitoes the size of birds here. So make sure you bring your sunscreen and your bug spray to make sure you're prepared each day for camp. It's a great thing to put in your small backpack so you can tote around each day, so you can reapply that sunscreen and also reapply that bug spray. On your packing list, you'll see 2 white t-shirts. One is for tie-dye, and for Adventures in Marine Biology, the other one is for fish printing. So during your pool party, you can actually go and tie-dye a t-shirt. You can bring other things if you want, socks, pillowcases, anything like that. You're more than welcome to bring those for tie-dye. During the evenings, you actually will have optional activities. So during the day, you'll do all the marine biology activities, and during the evening, you'll get to do things like optional fishing. You'll get to do things like read a book that you brought to camp. You can also go watch a movie provided from the Seacamp instructors. There's a movie battle, so you get to vote on which movie you'd like to watch. We also have the pool. We also have arts and crafts on some of the evenings, and all kinds of different games in the offices that you can rent. So bring those things that you want to do in your evening time that makes you comfortable, like a favorite book. But we have some things for you to do to make new friends and get comfortable and do some really fun things. During optional fishing, we do have fishing rods, but if there's a fishing rod that you have that you love that's in your family, we provide all the bait. If anything breaks, we provide tackle gear as well. So if you have a fishing rod that you'd like to bring to camp, feel free to bring it, but we also have some for campers that didn't bring fishing rods as well. So it's first come, first serve, but if you have your own, you're guaranteed your own. During the evening time for our younger kids camps like marine biology, sharks and Adventures in Marine Biology, sharks and more, corals, crabs, and cephalopods, we have evening team programs where you actually can gain points for your team and do silly recreation games with our recreation staff and have a really good time. But in the evening times, you can do those optional activities afterwards. All meals are provided here at Texas A&M Galveston, so there's no need to bring money for meals, but the kids will get to go shopping on the Strand. There's also the A&M bookstore, and they can bring their money for the vending machine or to purchase any snacks there or any water from the office. But nothing else. They go to the Strand and get to go shopping, but you don't need to provide them for any other money if you don't want them to lose it. Since the dorms are blank, you're more than welcome to bring anything you want to decorate. So if you have a favorite stuffed animal, favorite blanket, or anything that makes you comfortable, pictures of your family, posters of your favorite rock band, anything you want to decorate your dorms, you're more than welcome to do that. You'll get an orientation of camp rules, get an orientation of where everything is on campus right whenever you come onto campus. Make sure you check out our camp rules on our packing list just to make sure you know all of your expectations here at Seacamp. Parents can drop off their campers between 2 and 4 on Sunday. This will allow you to drop off, check in, and get your camper comfortable with the new dorm room that they're set up in. And then you can say goodbye to your campers and we'll go off to orientation. And pickup is at closing ceremony, which for our younger campers, it'll be for 6 o'clock. For our older campers, 14 to 18, it'll be 7 o'clock. So if you'd like to see closing ceremony with your campers, parents are more than welcome to come and see that. You can drop your campers off, you can pick your campers up after that, don't leave them here. And then Saturday morning, as long as you pick them up before 11 o'clock. Not after 11 o'clock, before 11 o'clock, so we can start cleaning the dorm rooms for the next group. So make sure you pick up before 11 o'clock, get them out of here so we can go into the next group, even though they want to stay as long as possible. You can bring cell phones to Seacamp, and you can communicate with your camper. You can call them on their cell phone or text them on their cell phone. However, they will be keeping their cell phones in their rooms during the day. But if your camper doesn't have a phone, we have a dorm office phone at 409-740-4759, and also a Seacamp cell phone, so your camper can make a call to you if they want to talk to you or anything like that. You can also email your campers nightly emails, so they get mail at bedtime. The email is campermail@tamug.edu. That's Texas A&M University Galveston.edu. All of that information is on your packing list as well. So if you'd like to send a message to your camper, we'll print those out for you. Some parents will bring notes for campers and have them stacked for the week. Just make sure you put the camper name and assign the date that you want them to send to your camper, either snacks or cards or notes from family members. They always enjoy those, and it's really helpful for a kid to get homesick, because we are away from home, and that's can be scary. So make sure you get your campers as comfortable as possible. For you as parents, we do have a photo viewing service, and we send the link to you guys before camp. And the photo viewing service we upload each evening. So make sure if you look, you're going to look in the evenings and find new photos. Our counselors do the best they can, but remember, we're on activities all day, so we want to make sure that we get those photos to you as quick as possible. But please be courteous to us as we are trying to get them done, but we're all in activities. If your camper needs to fly to camp, be sure to make those reservations for your flight through Houston Hobby. We can do pickup through Seacamp to Houston Hobby. We have the recommended flight times on our website and in the packing list that you are more than welcome to view. And please book your times within those ranges the best you can make it. We only do airport pickup to Houston Hobby, and only those actually flying into Houston Hobby. If your camper is flying in to meet you, you will still have to bring the campers to check-in. And if your camper is flying in a day before or anything like that, they do need to actually come and physically check in, since we are picking campers up from their gate inside of the airport. So make sure you make those reservations for Houston Hobby at least a week prior to camp so we can prepare for our Seacamp shuttle. For all flights going to Bush Intercontinental, you will need to make reservations with Galveston Limousine or external reservations. We have a number suggestion on the packing list as well. All of our dorm staff are really great. We're all looking forward for camp. We can't wait to meet you all. We have a dorm staff that is in the dorms. We have a dorm mom that's going to be there and accessible all times in the evening, a clinic, a dorm office, and like I said, counselors that cannot wait to meet these campers that will get them prepared each morning and make sure that they're having a great time during the day. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to call us in the Seacamp office at 409-740-4525, and you can talk to one of us, and we'd love to explain anything else that we can to make your camper comfortable. Thanks so much, campers, and we'll see you at camp.